Got some oxygen flowing to them. And crew, we get that break in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and shake it out. So if you have that band by you, let's go ahead and grab it. If you do not have a band, there's a way to do this with a towel. We're gonna wrap it on the outside of one of your ankles. Otherwise that band will come just above the ankles. We're gonna wind that step as much as we can for our squat. So tension still on the knees. We squat down, drive it up, and then we're gonna lift one leg out to the side, put it right back down, squat to stand, lateral lift. We're gonna alternate sides as we go. At the end of this minute, we're gonna go ahead and quickly bring the feet together, move that band up so it's right below the kneecap, and then we're gonna do that band walk where we sit in those hips, tension out those knees, toes point forward as I march forward, and then I go back, making sure we don't drop those knees together. So crew, let's get this ready. We start with a minute of that squat to leg raise. Band right above the ankles. We get going here in 3, 2, and 1. Squat to the lateral raise. So I sit down in my hips, drive up, take that to the side. Again, we're here for that full minute, so really focusing on that squat and squeezing the glutes as we lift that leg. Solid, already halfway there. 30 seconds to go. Looking killer, crew. Here in 15, we're gonna quickly put that band up so it's right below those knees. And then get our monster walk going in 3, 2, and 1. Quickly getting that band up so it's right below the knees. Separate it, feet shoulder width apart, sit those hips down back. We step it forward a couple steps, step it backward. And again, the most important part, those knees never come together. I saw that little sway L, drop those shoulders. It's a good fix. A's looking good. So for more fun, the lower you go, the higher that intensity, and the more tension we keep out on those knees, with those toes pointing forward, the more we're gonna feel it all the way up in the sides of those glutes. Looking good. So we got 15 seconds. I'm going to repeat this one last time. Let's get ready for that squat to alternating lateral raise. Taking that band down right above those ankles. In 3, 2, and 1. Squat it, stand, leg lift. Again, if the band is on those leg hairs, it's a fun little shaving exercise for us. If we don't have leg hairs, but we have tights on, best effort to make sure the band doesn't bunch. Just 30. We know what's coming up here in 15. One more walkout. Those glutes, especially those lats are up here, especially those IT bands, should be feeling it. Let's go ahead and move that band up in 3, 2, 1. Let's walk it right below those knees. Sit down in those hips. Tension out. Walking forward and back. Again, if you don't feel this in the glutes instantly, I want you to try and sit a little lower while keeping that chest up. Yes. Now, if you want to be super nerdy, look at those toes. Make sure toes and knees point forward. We'll go forward and backward. Just 15. Can you get a little lower? Really make those glutes burn. Okay, team, I got good news. We get that break in 3, 2, 1. Let's take those bands off the lower body. We're gonna transition it to the upper body. This run's gonna be a lot quicker. 30 seconds per exercise, 4 times through. We start with a band push-up. So I have my band around the wrists. I'm on my knees or my toes. I'm going down for that push-up. Exhale, drive it out. I want to keep tension outward on those forearms. That option, ditch the band altogether. We then have walkouts, so tension out on the band. We'll walk it forward into that high plank position. Squeeze the core, walk it on back, throw those arms on up. We then do a combo squat to front raise. So as we sit those hips down back in that squat, shoulders down back, arms come up to shoulder height, drive it up, really focus on the form here, sitting it nice and slow. We then ditch the band and we get jumping jacks for 30 seconds. Again, we got this cycle 4 times, starting with that band push-up. Let's get those bands on, head to that ground. 30 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice and low, drive up. Again, tension on those forearms, pushing out away from the body. Past that halfway point. Next up, we get those walkouts in 3, 2, 1. Tension out in the band. Walk those hands forward, hitting that high plank, walking it back. Whew. We should be slowly doing this, working up into those shoulders. $15 till that squat front raise combo. Let's get ready. Squat to front raise in 3, 2, 1. Feet shoulder width apart. As I sit down, those arms come up, shoulder height. Drive it up, always keeping tension out at those arms. Again, keeping those shoulder blades down back as we squat. We should find that proud chest and those shoulders start to get on fire. Here's good news. We get ditch the band for 30 seconds of jump jacks in 3, 2, 1. Jumping jack, here we go. Now these 30 seconds are to shake out those shoulders because we've got 3 more cycles. Ooh. 15 till those band push-ups. Let's get ready. Find that band if you tossed it. We got push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Back to those push-ups. Tension out, get low, drive up. Looking solid, team. 15. Let's get ready to walk it out in 3, 2, 1. Back to those band walkouts. Hitting that high plank, walking it back. Whew. Already halfway through. That focus is getting that nice clean plank. We'll get that squat to front raise combo next. Let's get that ready here in 3, 2, and 1. Sitting it down back. Arms coming up. Stand it and squeeze it. Love it, team. Check in with yourself. Those arms should be feeling it, specifically right around those shoulders or those delts. Let's get ready for those jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Jack it out. Whew. Again, listen to your arms. If you want to do a skill jack or a different variation, go crazy. We got 15 till we start round 3. And if they're ready, we got those band push-ups coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Round 3. Again, trying to keep that tension out on the band. We might find that we can't go as far if we're getting tired. That's still perfect. Lift it already halfway through. Let's get ready for those walkouts in 3, 2, and 1. Walk it forward, hit the high plank, walking it backward. Woo. And squeezing that core, feeling those delts, 15 seconds. Let's get ready for that squat to front raise. It's coming in 3, 2, and 1. Squat to front raise. Again, focus on pinching those shoulder blades down back. And if those shoulders are getting a little too tense on you, you can always ditch that band. Follow on without it. 15 till those jump jacks. Let's get ready. Jump jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Here's the good news. Only one more cycle of these exercises. Whew. $15 till those push-ups. Let's get it ready in 3, 2, 1. Putting that band back on. Going in those push-ups. Final round. Getting low. Drive high. Knees or toes. Still keeping that tension out. We got about 10 seconds of that walkout. Let's get it ready in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Walk it to that plank. Squeeze. Walk it back. Solid 15 down, 15 to go. Let's get ready for that final squat to front raise. It's coming our way in 3, 2, and 1. Squat to front raise, sitting it back, driving it up. Weight sitting back in those heels. Whew. Solid team, 15 seconds. Then we're gonna jack it out, shake loose those shoulders. Let's get ready for that jumping jack in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Jack it out. This is where we're gonna let those shoulders shake it out. We got about 15 seconds. Then a nice little break. Looking good. Team, we get that nice little break here in 3, 2, and 1. Shake it on out. This time, we're gonna put the band on right below the knees. It's gonna stay there the whole time. We have 2 exercises. They're each at the minute. We're gonna do 2 times through. The first one is gonna be that bear crawl with the band on. So I'm still gonna keep tension out at my legs, shoulders over wrists. I come up to my tippy toe, opposite hand, opposite foot to tap forward, come back, tap forward, come back. If you have the room, you can turn it into a travel forward and back. That option, stay on the knees and just give me that baby step forward and back. Still tension out on the legs. We then flip it to our side for that side plank clamshell. So as I drive my hips up, separate my knees, heels stay together, and I should be able to squeeze that butt, take it all the way down, drive up and repeat. and closing the knees, driving them apart. So crew, let's get that band on, get ready for that bear crawl. We take it up for the minute in 3, 2, and 1. We'll be on toes or knees, opposite hand, opposite foot forward, and then taking it back. That goal is keep tension out. Nice, small, slow steps. Looking good. 30 down, 30 to go. Team AO, you're looking killer. Those quads should be on fire pretty soon. And in 15, we take it to that side plank. I'm gonna take it to my right side plank for that clamshell in 3, 2, 1. Right side plank, heels together. When I lift up, my knees separate, my heels stay together. When I come down, it all comes back together. So whenever we come up, squeeze the glute. Really try to separate those knees. That band is still on there. It's like a bonus kick. Don't worry, we're only gonna do 30 seconds per side. So let's get ready to switch sides here. In 3, 2, and 1, switching sides. Same thing. Taking it down, driving it up. We're gonna do these 2 exercises one more time through. Look inside, we got 10 seconds. Then we go back into that bear crawl. Let's get that ready in 3, 2, 1, back to that bear crawl. Knees are about shoulder width apart, same with those toes. Opposite hand, opposite foot forward and backward. Again, if being on the toes is a little much, you can always take it to the knees. Good, shoulders down back. And if we can see your hips really high in that video, we want to take the hips down in line with that shoulder. We got about 25 seconds. Yes, team. Let's get ready for that right side plank, clamshell. Coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Back to that right side plank with that clamshell. Again, whenever we drive it up high, knees separate, heels together. "15 seconds, we switch sides. Those glutes should be saying hello. Let's get ready to switch sides here in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Drive up, control down. Solid, just 15. Then we get a nice little break. Looking good. Here's the good news. We had ditched those bands in 3, 2, 1. Bands are done. Whew. So this next round was leg heavy. It's also a lot of jumping and popping. So we're gonna start off trans lunges, taking back to that 45-degree angle, sitting back and down in that hip for 30 seconds. Option, you can add weight. From there, we go straight into jump lunges or reverse lunges. Sitting down, jump it straight up, swapping legs. Again, if the jump is much for you, just take it into that reverse lunge. We then have power jacks where we want that weight in those hands. As the feet separate, weight goes overhead, comes right back down. Option, tap it on out. Lastly, we have the pop jack. Think shoulders over wrists for that plank position. Step or hop those feet forward. We lift those hands, end up in a squat. Back to that plank. 30 seconds per motion. 4 times through, starting with those trans lunges. Grab that weight if you want it. We get moving here in 3, 2, 1, trans lunge. Back to that 45-degree angle, sitting in the hips. Looking good, shoulder blades are down back. We sit straight down, love it. 10 seconds to that jump lunge. Let's get it ready. We got jump lunges coming in 3, 2, 1. Straight down those hips. Jump and switch. That option, just that reverse lunge. Solid team. 15 down, 15 to go. AO, you're looking solid. We got those power jacks coming up next. So eye that weight if you want it, and we pick it up in 3, 2, 1, power jacks. Again, hop it as that weight goes up, right back down. Option, we can always step those feet. Solid 15. We've got those pop jacks. Let's get it ready in 3, 2, 1. Pop jacks, we hit that plank. Step out forward into that squat and repeat. Here's the pro. We've done 1 round now. We got 3 more to go. We know what to do. "15 seconds. Crew, let's get ready for trans lunges in 3, 2, 1. Back to that trans lunge. That chest is up. Find that breath. Loving the bonus weights. 15 seconds till jump lunge. Let's get ready for that jump lunge. It's coming in 3, 2, and 1. Straight down into those hips. Jump it out or step it out. Yes, shoulder blades are back. Chest is proud. Hips move up and down. Whew. Power jacks here in 10 seconds. Keeping the body moving. Let's get it ready in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, power jacks. 30 seconds. Looking solid. 15 till that pop jack. Let's get ready, team. We got pop jacks coming in 3, 2, 1. Plank to squat, back to plank. Then we always step it or hop it. Already 15 down, 15 to go. Whew. That also means 2 rounds down, 2 to go. We're gonna start with that trans lunge in 3, 2, 1. Trans lunge, back to that 45. Again, that chest should be upright, so find that breath. Yes, pushing those hips back, sitting as low as we can. We got this, AO. 10 seconds till that jump lunge. Let's get ready. We jump lunge it in 3, 2, 1. Sit in those hips. Here's those lunges. Love it. 3rd round, already halfway there. Hopefully I'm not the only one going, oh, my quads. 10 seconds for that power jack. In 3, 2, 1, power jack, here we go. 30 seconds. Love it, team. 15 till that pop jack. Let's get ready. Pop jacks. 3, 2, and 1. Plank to squats. Here we go. We got just 15. Looking solid. We got one more round of these 4 exercises, then a break. Let's get to that trans lunge in 2, 1, trans lunge. Ooh. It's the last 2 minutes of work. We should be a little breathless. 15 to that jump lunge. Let's get it ready. We got jump lunges in 3, 2, 1. Let's launch. Yes, loving these reverse lunges too. Keeping those shoulder blades back. Just 15 to that power jack. Whew. Let's get ready, team. We got power jacks in 3, 2, 1. Power jacks, here we go. Final minute before that break. Let's hang on to what we got. Already 15. Let's get ready for those power jacks. And here's our pop jacks in 3, 2, 1. Pop jacks. Ooh, you guys caught me out of breath. Making a mistake. In best plank to best squat. Just 15 to go. Let's hang into it. A couple more reps. Team, we got just 3, 2, 1. Let's shake it on out, catch that breath. So this next round, 45 seconds per movement, about 3 times through. We're gonna start with a bridge fly. So we wanna be down on the ground, hips nice and high, squeezing those glutes. Arms right now with that chest. Nice, slow on the way down, and then squeeze on the way up. Keeping those weights in line with the chest, and not way up here by that chin to really work those chest muscles. From there, we pop it up for that dumbbell thruster. So we're only going back about 60%. And on that exhale, drive it up, block out those shoulders, keeping that core solid to save that low back. And then holding the dumbbells, we got dumbbell burpees, where we plant the weights on the hands, or the weights on the floor, hit that plank, either stand it up or stand it up and press those weights overhead. And we got this for 3 rounds, starting with that bridge fly. Let's get ready to take it down in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 45 seconds. Hips are sky high. Weights are now with that chest. Super slow, open it out. Squeeze, come back together. My balls feel in the chest. Looking good. Again, for funsies, think about 2 to 4 seconds on the way down, 1 to 2 seconds on the way up. Really squeezing that chest as we go. In 15, we switch to those thrusters. Let's get ready for those thrusters in 3, 2, and 1. 60% of the way down. Exhale to explode it up. overhead, and repeat. We're looking good. Every time we press overhead, squeeze the butt cheeks, squeeze the core, save the low back. Solid, team. We got 15 until those dumbbell burpees. We're at something new and something fun. Let's get ready for those dumbbell burpees in 3, 2, 1. Plant the weights on the ground, step or hop back for that plank, drive it up either to that stand or to stand with the press. Solid, team. Now we're thinking our arms aren't tired yet. We got just 15 till we start round 2. Love it, love it. Let's keep it here. Get ready for that bridge fly in 3, 2, and 1. Bridge fly, hips sky high. Some control. Squeeze. Looking solid, team. Again, keep those hips up. Go to about 20 seconds until those thrusters. Let's get ready for those thrusters in 3, 2, 1. Let's load it up. Exhale, explode. Yeah, with all the glute and shoulder work we've done today, we should be really feeling those this round through. Again, just sitting it in those hips. Slowly up. We've got about 15 seconds till those burpees. Good with that exhale. We got those burpees coming up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hit that solid plank, squeeze that core, pop it up. Just 45 here, find that flow for your body. Less than 20 to go. Now we're getting that third and final round. Whew. Let's get ready for that bridge fly in 3, 2, and 1. Find that bridge position, hips sky high, super slow out, squeeze the top. And this way, less than 2 minutes of work remain for us to get super sweaty. Looking solid about 15 seconds till those thrusters. Let's get ready. We got those thrusters in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Sit it down, slowly high. 45. Again, if those weights are a little much for those shoulders, you can always just keep the weights right in line with those and give you those squats. Solid, team. 20 seconds, then we hit those burpees, which means only about a minute of work to go. Team, let's get it ready. Final 45 of burpees in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Planks to a drive up. You're getting so bracing that core. Give me that double time speed if you got it. "30 seconds. Think about how many more you want to do. That's what we're gonna knock out. Yes, team, just 15. Give me at least 3 to 5 more. Here's good news, team. We get that break in 2, 1. Take that break.